There are some nights that change your entire life, forever. For me, that night came quietly, like a thief in the dark, stealing everything I held dear. My name is Aisha Khan. I was 32 years old, 8 months pregnant with my first child, and deeply in love with a man I thought was my forever. We lived in a beautiful home in DHA Phase 6 that I had designed with my own hands, soft cream walls, teal accents, fresh flowers from the Sunday market, and family photos that smiled at us every day. I had given up my growing career in interior design because Farhan told me, "Aisha, my love, let me take care of you. Build our home. I will build our empire." I believed him completely. I cooked his favorite meals. Spicy nihari on cold evenings. Fragrant biryani. On weekends, I massaged his shoulders after long days. I supported him when his construction business struggled. I was the quiet strength behind the charming man everyone admired. Our life felt blessed. Friday, prayers together. Evening walks, holding hands, dreams about our future child. I thought we were safe. I thought we were unbreakable. But what I didn't know that day was that my entire world was already crumbling. It was our 7th wedding anniversary week. I had spent the day preparing a special surprise dinner. The house smelled of jasmine and rosewater. Farhan came home late, as usual. He kissed my forehead, called me beautiful, and ate with appreciation. After he fell asleep, his phone lit up on the bedside table. One message, then another dot. My heart froze as I read them. "I missed your touch already. When will you tell her about us?" Photos of my husband in hotel rooms with another woman. Intimate moments. Laughs. Promises. The name at the top was Zara, my own younger sister. I slid down the wall onto the cold marble floor, clutching my pregnant belly. Silent sobs tore through me. My daughter kicked hard inside me, as if she too felt the betrayal. The pain was beyond words. Not just heartbreak, but complete destruction of my soul. How long had this been going on? While I was designing his office, with love, while I was praying for his success, while I carried his child. I stayed on that floor until morning, broken, exposed, shattered. The man I loved, and the sister Aisha had destroyed me in the cruelest way possible. This is the story of how they thought the fall would end me, but I came back stronger than they could ever imagine. The morning after was one of the hardest moments of my life. Farhan woke up, saw my swollen eyes, and immediately knew something was wrong. I showed him the phone. His face went pale. He dropped to his knees, right there, in our bedroom, holding my legs, crying uncontrollably. "Aisha, please listen to me. It was a terrible mistake." Zara kept approaching me. The stress of business made me weak. "I never stopped loving you. Think of our baby. I will end it. Right now. I swear." His tears were real, but so was the mountain of evidence. I felt numb. The love that once filled me completely now felt like a heavy wound. When I confronted Zara that evening in our drawing room, the air was thick with tension. She sat across from me, looking both guilty and strangely defiant. "Didi, you always had everything. The perfect marriage, the big house, Ami, and Baba's pride. Farhan told me you had become too focused on the home, too predictable." With me, he felt excited again. I fell in love with him. "I'm sorry, but it happened." Her words cut deeper than anything. My own sister, the girl I raised, protected, and shared every secret with, had been seeing my husband for over 2 years. They had been planning a future together while I planned nursery colors. The scandal spread like wildfire through our family and social circles. Farhan's family sided with him almost immediately. His mother called me daily, her voice sharp with judgment. A good wife forgives, Aisha. Men have weaknesses. Don't destroy this family over one mistake. They painted me as the unstable, hormonal wife who couldn't keep her husband satisfied. Friends distanced themselves. My small design clients began canceling projects with awkward excuses. I was heavily pregnant, emotionally destroyed, and financially vulnerable. The betrayal lived in every breath I took. Nights were the worst. I would lie awake, replaying happy memories. Our wedding, in a beautiful lawn, under fairy lights, our honeymoon in the hills of Murray. The day he found out I was pregnant and cried with joy. How could the same man do this? I went into early labor. During a stormy night, Farhan's phone was off. I later discovered he was with Zara, celebrating her own pregnancy news. In the hospital, alone, except for a compassionate nurse, I gave birth to my beautiful daughter, Hani. When they placed her on my chest, I whispered through endless tears, "It's just you and me now, my darling. Amy is broken, but I will become strong for you." Coming home with her was another level of pain. The house I once loved now felt haunted. Every room held memories of lies. I struggled with severe postpartum depression. Some days, I couldn't get out of bed. I felt worthless, unattractive, stupid for trusting so deeply. My body changed. My hair fell. My confidence disappeared. I questioned everything about myself. But Hania's innocent eyes and tiny smiles became my anchor. She needed me. For her, I started getting up. I started eating again. I started dreaming again, even if only in small pieces. The shift from pain to strength was slow and difficult. I began taking on small design jobs, while she napped in her carrier. Late nights became my battlefield. I faced many rejections. People remembered the scandal. "Isn't she the wife whose sister stole her husband?" The whispers hurt deeply. Yet I persisted. I sold some gold jewelry quietly. I moved to a smaller but peaceful apartment. I worked on my skills, learned new design software, reached out to old contacts with humility. Every small project completed felt like a victory against the darkness. Meanwhile, Farhan and Zara's relationship started falling apart. The passion they stole turned sour under real-life pressures. Farhan's business suffered due to his distractions and damaged reputation. Zara began sending me messages filled with regret as things crumbled. I didn't rejoice in their pain. I focused on my healing. Month after month, I poured my emotions into my designs, creating spaces filled with peace that I myself was trying to find. 3 years after that devastating night, my life had transformed completely. My studio, Phoenix Interiors, had grown into a respected name. I had a dedicated team, beautiful projects in prestigious locations, features in lifestyle magazines, a lovely sea-facing apartment where Hania ran freely, laughing and calling me Emiyan. We had peace. We had dignity. We had rebuilt. One rainy evening, Farhan appeared at my door. Soaked, thinner, eyes filled with regret. He begged, on his knees, "Aisha, I have lost everything. Sarah left me. The business is gone. I realize now how badly I destroyed the best thing in my life. Please, give me one more chance. For our daughter." I looked at him for a long moment. All the memories, good and painful, passed through my mind. Then I spoke with calm strength. "Farhan, you shattered me completely. You exposed the deepest parts of my heart and left them bleeding. But from those broken pieces, I built a new woman, a stronger woman. Free woman. I forgive you, Not because you deserve it, but because I choose peace. You can have a relationship with Hanea when she is older and wants it, but you will never again be part of our home or my heart. I closed the door, gently. No anger. No drama, just closure thought. With Sarah, I exchanged one final message. I told her I released the pain and the sisterly bond that she had broken. I wished her healing on her own path. My revenge was quiet, elegant, and complete. It was my peaceful mornings with Hania. It was my successful business, built with my own hands. It was the respect I earned back. It was the joy in my daughter's eyes and the calm in my soul. To every person listening who is going through their own dark night of betrayal, if your heart feels shattered, if you feel broken and exposed by someone you trusted completely, please listen to these words from my heart. They thought the fall would end us. They believed their actions would destroy us forever and leave us in pieces, but they were wrong. The journey through pain is long and heavy. There will be nights when you cry, until you have no tears left. There will be days when you question your worth, your beauty, your choices, but in that deepest darkness, a quiet strength begins to grow. Rise, slowly. Rise. For yourself. Rise, for your children. Rise, because the version of you waiting on the other side is more beautiful, more powerful, and more at peace than you can imagine right now. I came back. I healed. I built a life filled with light. And today, I stand here whole again. You will too. Your comeback is already written. Trust the process. Trust your strength. The fall was never the end. It was the beginning of your most powerful chapter. Thank you for staying with me through this long journey. If my story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs hope tonight. Keep healing. Keep rising. Your light is coming. This is Aisha, survivor, mother, designer, and woman who rose again.